live, wasn't it?
No, you were on a long time ago.
That whole
Just when you don't think you are, you are.
Yeah, buddy, and we are.
We are?
We are?
We are?
We are?
We are.
Can you
Guys,
hear me now?
it's Tuesday and Unfiltered Marriage, of course. We have Mark. He's back. It has been forever since you're here.
Before the new year.
Under terrible circumstances, though.
What do you mean?
He's only here because, you know.
Oh, yeah, because I'm not working.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's not a good thing.
He's now making
it's
the
a good
time.
thing that he's here, but it's not a good thing that he's here.
What? Oh, my God, Mark, yes. No crying.
No, but we were talking about that before, how, you know, a lot of industries are fucked.
It's really a lot of crazy shit going on.
Yeah, some.
I told you to think that everybody's making it a little bit bigger than it is.
Yeah, no, huge.
You know, I went shopping. You know, we have this whole thing. Everybody's getting toilet paper, which I went for milk, and I went for bread, which there was bread. I went for pasta and some Canada sauce, you know, because I'm going to live my life normally.
Canada sauce?
Canada sauce.
Canada sauce.
And I was telling Rocky that I'm walking down Stop and Shop, and I'm in the paper towel aisle, and there's an older woman, I would say between 60s and 70s, and she has like the cheapest of whatever's left over, like the cheap paper towel, like a 2-pack or whatever in her hand, and I hear this woman, and I'm guessing it's her daughter, and the mom goes, "Go grab that." And they already had 2 fucking carts full of shit.
Yeah.
And I heard it, and like without even thinking, I turned and looked at the woman. I was like, no, absolutely not. The old lady had no idea what the fuck was going on, but I stood in front of her, and I was like, absolutely not.
Yeah.
And they both kind of just kept walking. I looked at the lady. She's like, what happened? I'm like, nothing. She keep on going. They were ready to take that from that old lady.
Yeah, fuck
They
that
had
woman.
fucking paper towel already. Bitch, rinse a rag. What does papers have to do with this?
Well, you know.
Wash your dishes and rinse a rag if you got to wipe your ass. You run out of toilet paper. Come on now.
It's a rag.
No, for sure. Like,
You're going to keep wiping your ass with a shitty rag?
no, you
Ooh.
wash it. You rinse it. You throw it in
Is
the
this
wash
thing on?
machine. You get another rag.
Oh, wait, we're using rags, but you think washing machines are going to be available?
In our house?
Well, if shit goes down that we're using
Power
rags,
out.
babe, I highly doubt there's
No,
gonna be
I
power.
wasn't saying we'd be going out of like that, but we run out of toilet paper because of where it comes from, not because we're losing power. It's not an apocalypse.
Well, not
It's
yet.
a fucking.
Not yet.
It's a. Fuck, oh, please. I don't know. I just find
yet.
it to be crazy.
It is crazy.
Going down the rabbit hole.
Rabbit hole?
It is crazy.
What is the
man.
rabbit hole?
I wipe my ass with worse. Like what, Frankie? What's up, Ken Sorrell? He's saying he's getting to catch a show live for the first time because he's off work tomorrow. Well, nice to have you with us.
Yes, thank you for joining.
Just use
Please
the
share it
shower
out.
head.
Let everybody know to get in here.
That's what I'm talking. I want to invest in a bidet. Like something.
They're
that-
cheap now.
Yeah, they got the ones that attach
Easy
to the back of your
attachments.
bowl.
Do you
Yeah.
remember the one that Mommy used to have? It was
Oh,
a
that's-
fucking sink spray.
Yeah.
It looked like a sink spray gun.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the fuck
Well,
is
that's
this?
that's the only way to go, I think. Really, like to get really clean. Like baby wipes, yeah, they work good. But I feel like you could still miss something with a baby.
Yeah, but
wipe.
how do you, when you're spraying, you don't
You
wipe
spray
it
and
all?
wipe. You spray and wipe. Yeah, of course you wipe, but now you're just gonna walk around with a wet ass after.
Well, I hope not. But again, spraying yourself is a little extra, don't you think?
No, for shit.
For sure.
No,
I mean, I use
don't
a
think there's
baby wipe.
anything extra for shit.
I use a baby wipe.
I understand that, but you could miss something.
You can. You're in my fucking asshole all the time.
I'm just
How nice
saying.
is that?
Hold on.
Clean.
Sometimes you shit, right? And for some reason you'll feel it hit like your left cheek. You know what I mean? And now it's like hits a weird spot. You ever have that happen? Like
No.
your shit kind of just bends the wrong way or whatever.
I don't feel the way it bends.
I don't know.
It's out.
Either way.
It's
Wait
out.
a minute.
But depending on how big, how messy, you have a different cleanup job.
It's
you know?
true. It's true. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
you know, you
high
can't.
fiber. High fiber. It's
Yeah.
nice like a
So
rock.
you can't always,
High fiber, oh
and you're
my
not
God.
looking. You can't look.
Dropping pebbles.
I always wondered this: how does a blind person know when he's done wiping?
That's right. They smell.
Oh.
Still, though, the smell of shit is in the air.
Oh
And what if
my
it's just a
God.
little, like,
Love
what-
is in the air.
Like, you know when you're wiping and there's just that little bit left?
Yeah.
Like, they always
I don't
have
know.
shit then.
I don't know.
Yeah, they must always have shit.
Blind people. I never actually fucking thought of that.
Yeah, they must always have at least some shit.
That is definitely what I do at a wipe. I wipe,
Yeah.
I look. If it's not perfect, I get another one. I wipe, I look.
It's got to be perfect. Like, I want it to look like I just ripped it off.
Like as if you didn't wipe your ass. Of
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Yes.
Or
No,
I'm
of
not
course.
leaving.
And you can't just come straight back. You got to go side to side. Make sure you get a little bit in the
You
asshole.
ever been in the communal bathroom, someone's dropping a deuce, and you only hear like 2 rips? And you're like, what did you do in there? That
What
2
the
rips
fuck?
was enough.
How are you
is
using
never
2
enough.
rips?
Yeah, that's not enough ever. I'm like a 6 to 10 ripper, easy.
6 to 10.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're now wasting.
No, you're not wasting.
No,
you
no.
wipe, fold, wipe,
Wipe.
fold. But I got to make sure.
Wipe, fold.
Yeah, because you wipe and then you can fold the baby wipe in half. You wipe again; it's fresh still.
Yeah.
You're not wiping the same spot.
Yeah.
But use the
You're
baby wipe at least 2 or
crazy.
3 times.
See,
throw it
he's
down.
a waster.
You are. I see it now.
He's a waster.
I see it
See,
now.
I go TP first, then baby wipe.
See,
I don't do that
apparently
TP at all.
I need to go get more TP.
I don't want to waste baby wipes.
I understand
I'd
that,
go
but I
through
don't.
like 10 baby wipes if I was doing that.
Yeah.
10?
Because I feel like the baby wipe smears a little too.
What?
Because of the wetness
What
of
is it,
the baby
acrylic
wipe.
Are you not using pressure when you
know.
push on your asshole to wipe it?
Yeah, I am, but I don't know. Again, you can't see back there, so you don't know exactly what's going on. So I like to paper
What do you
first.
mean you can't? I wipe and I look. I wipe and I
Yeah,
look.
I get that, but you can't look at your asshole.
But
Maybe
What?
she can.
you have no idea how good I am a cat. I'm a fucking cat.
But that's what I mean. Yeah, the paper test is the best we can do, but you don't know exactly if the paper hit everything because maybe you're just wiping a spot that doesn't have shitties.
Shitty.
That's why if you go a little bit
No,
back and
you
forth.
gotta like, you gotta
Yeah, I
like,
know,
you
you
gotta
gotta work.
rub.
I-
yeah,
you know,
oh,
you
yeah,
gotta
trust
shake
me,
back
I'm a
and
pro
forth.
wiping my ass.
Hook on the end.
then I'm in there
you
going,
know?
wait a minute, this
fucking
feels
pro.
good. Let me get one
Why,
more baby
you know?
wipe.
You hook on the end a little bit.
Again, like you ever wipe and
Finger
it's-
poke.
But you ever wipe, it's all white, and you're like, you know what? Let me give it one more wipe, and then a little shitties is on it, and you're like, see.
Yeah,
Okay.
because you have to go from side
But that's
to side.
what I mean. If you
Side
stop,
to side.
but
You gotta
if,
go
if
side
you
to side.
stopped and you went, no, all white, I'm good, and you didn't do that one last test, you'd be walking around with shitties.
Oh, see? Don't walk around with shitties.
So that's
No,
what I'm
never,
saying.
Frankie. That's disgusting. Now you can't be my friend, you dirty asshole.
I go all out. I make sure it's fucking really good.
Yeah, of course.
Well, you know.
Of course, you have
never
to
know
have
when
Oh,
activity is
Ken,
going to come
how
up.
old are you, Ken, with that thing? Here's why. Because people drive them to the ATMs and they need to use them. That's why. They're not driving up to it as a blind person. Someone drives them to the ATM and then they need to use the ATM. That's why it has Braille.
Oh my God. So listen, I have a quick question. So also let's talk about store because same day food shopping. And I see these 2 women and they're talking and they have both their carts. So they're face to face. Their carts are long ways. So everything on the side of them I cannot get to. So I'm standing there and I'm like, do, 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 do. And then finally I'm like, hi, can I just get that right over there? And they look at me like, how dare you interrupt our conversation? And I look and I'm like, excuse me. And they finally kind of opened. There was a lot of rude fucking people out right now. You know, I went out with a little sack and I had Lysol wipes in a Ziploc and baby wipes in another Ziploc because I was touching things and I was wiping my hands as I was going. So a can of sauce had broke on the floor and this woman backs into it, gets all over her fucking sneaker.
Yeah.
I see people walk by going, oh shit. I stopped and I was like, here's some baby wipes. She goes, oh my God, thank you so much. I'm like, well, I'm not going to keep on walking.
Well, and this is
Fuck.
why, and for shit like that is why I want to leave New York. Because not only are New Yorkers pieces of shit to begin with, now in this, what they feel is a pre-apocalypse New York, now it's every man for himself for real.
True.
You know, so New Yorkers are the worst. There is no community in New York. There was when 9/11 happened for about a day or two.
Right, for a short period of
And
time.
then everyone went right back to
Yeah.
fucking ignore everybody, fuck everybody. It's all about me. And I get that. I'm kind of that same way too, being a New Yorker. But I look at it now and I'm just like disgusted by the fucking people here. Like I get
the
it.
humanity.
Like I get it. The rest of the country looks at us and goes, "You guys are just assholes," and we are. We're assholes. We treat each other like shit. We're fucking shitty to fucking
well, we're trying
people.
to work on that. Some of us actually,
trying to
well,
work
like
on
I'm
that.
saying, like, because some of us actually look and go, you know what? That's not who I want to be. You know, I was a lot different 10 years ago than who I am now, and I always try to be kind and conscious and be there. And even if I don't have $5, I'll give you $5. Like, I just think that if people would, instead of only thinking of themselves, would look around and notice that we're very fortunate and be grateful, we'd have a lot better life. You know, like, I'm not rich and I don't walk around a millionaire, but I am grateful for my fingers, you know, for my fucking toes. You know, there are people who don't have arms and they're fucking feeding themselves with their feet. God damn it, go. You know, like, that is amazing. And then there's people who drive Porsches and look at everybody and go, oh, you're filthy. It's like, fuck you. You were born in that money, motherfucker.
But not all of them.
Well, some.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, I mean,
some
I
of them
understand
earned
what
it and
you're
earned that Porsche. I earned that Porsche,
Fuck it.
man.
What was that? What was that?
Opie and Anthony fans will get
Oh,
that one.
okay, I'm
That's
like,
the
what-
cake crushing incident.
Oh.
I earned that cake,
Oh
man.
my God, that was the worst. I actually got mad at Rocky when he showed it to me. And I was like, how could you watch that? This poor homeless man was handed a cake.
No,
and
he
was like,
worked for a cake. And Opie and Anthony, they used to do a walkover from 92.3 to XM, because they were on both at one point. So during the walkover, they met this homeless guy, Andrew, right? They grew a relationship with him, though, you know what I mean? And every day they're giving him money, you know, not telling everybody, but they're giving this guy money and hooking him up and, you know, treating him good for a homeless guy.
Power?
So it's on video for anyone who wants to see it. Just put in Opie and Anthony Cake Stomp. And so they're doing the walkover, and Andrew's there, and they stop, and they're talking to him. And he's like, here, have a cake, treat yourself. And they were like, no, I don't want, it's a homeless guy with a cake. So, but it was packaged, it was, you know, but they were like, no, thank you. So Opie goes, Andrew, put that down. And all of a sudden, you hear Jim Norton in the background go, oh, no, because he knows about what's about to happen. So he puts it down. Opie jumps and smashes the fucking cake, right? So now the guy goes, oh, I earned that, man. I worked for that cake. And they're laughing, you know. And as a listener, it's the funniest thing. Now, again, I know that, you know, they're going to give him however much money after, and he can go get 10 cakes probably after this. You know what I mean?
Right.
The normal person out of context watching that video goes, what a piece of shit.
I was so mad.
A fan of
and
Opie
I love
and
Opie
Anthony,
now.
but-
I love him, but I was so mad that time.
But like also, I just love that dark fuck. Like you're not supposed to do that as a human. You know what I mean? This is a person in distress. This is the one thing he's proud of, and you just you stomped on it. You know what I mean? And to me, like and when things like that happen, there is nothing funnier to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yes, I know it's wrong, but you know what? Because you never see that, like, I just have a dark sense of humor like that. Like, we've talked about the shit me and Mike have done.
Now, did you guys remember that I couldn't stand it, and I would be so upset whenever I saw it, bum fights?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you remember
that?
that?
Was the fucked up.
That
to me.
was so
Yeah, that
sad.
was taking advantage of.
I was like,
homeless
that's
people.
enough
Yeah,
is enough.
no.
These people are living in the street. They walk up and just
And
start
they're getting
beating
hurt.
the shit
they're
out
getting
of them.
Hurt, and they had the crocodile hunter guy. Remember?
Yes.
He would just fucking like basically kidnap homeless people.
It was so
like,
fucking
no,
sad.
that was. But as a kid watching it, I laughed at some of it. You know, like
I
I'm
didn't
not
like
gonna
it at
lie.
all.
But now as an adult looking back on it, I go, no, that guy's a piece of shit. 100%. Fuck him. The Girls Gone Wild guy, pieces of shit.
Yeah,
Like,
of
you
course.
scumbags.
Yeah.
But, you know, as a kid, as a 17-year-old guy, that shit was funny back then. I'm sorry.
I know.
It was. Like,
I know.
I wasn't watching it going, man, these poor homeless people.
I was
I
going, that is so
He gave
horrible.
them $10 and they're punching each other in the face.
Let me tell you something. I'm not joking. Even now, because you know we have some homeless people that live around here. We live by a train station, so there are some homeless people that live around here. And every time I'm in the car with my children and we pull up, even with my husband, I'm like, open the window, and he'll pull out a few singles and give it to the people. And I don't even know what they're doing with that money. And I don't care what they're doing with that money. But that $3, $5, I'm hoping they get a sandwich. But I look at my children and I go, do you see? Well, your mother said that one man was really a homeless man. And he
Which
was
one?
the one that we talked to her. We saw on the way to her house. And we were like, oh, we gave him a few dollars. She goes, I do too.
I don't know which one.
When we were on the expressway going to your mom's and we were turning and you were like, oh, Ma, we saw this guy.
The one that's always been on the corner?
Yes.
Or, no, that's a different guy now.
Yeah,
But
no.
there used to be a guy that was always on that corner. Older guy with the
Beard. And then we found out he had a
Yeah.
Mustang.
Yeah.
Either way, though.
That's so funny.
and
Everybody knew that.
There was this one woman, though. There's this
I got a
one
funny
woman that
story
lives
after this.
around here. And she walks around with a fucking shopping cart, you know, hair growing off her face. Every time I see her, I stop.
This is Helen.
No, Maureen, the one that
Maureen,
I went and brought
okay,
her those
all right.
packs.
She looks
I
just
came
like Helen.
home and I filled it with heat packs, with baby wipes, with a flashlight, with gloves, with dry clothes, and I just went and dropped it to her because I'm going, I have so much. I look at my children and I go, do you see? Do you fucking see how blessed we are? You know, you're wasting a whole bowl of cereal. You're throwing out a big piece of steak. There is somebody who would do anything to have that. And they go, oh my goodness. Like my Valentina, who's going to be 5, she would look and go, oh, mommy, she doesn't have a home. No, she doesn't. And let's remember how blessed we are and send her prayer. Not that, you know, we don't believe so much in God. We're very spiritual. But those people, whatever they went through, I still feel for them. There's like this feeling of, oh my goodness, I don't know what I would do if that was me in the street. You know, and I know it's probably crazy to talk to your kids about it, but my kids need to know how blessed
When
they
I was
are.
a kid, we used to make friends with the bums around town
Fucking hate you.
because they would get his beer. You know what I mean? So we had Bill the bum. We had a couple of bums that, you know, we'd be like, yo, go get us a 12-pack and we'll give you 2 of them. You know what I mean? And they'd be like, yeah, no doubt. So they'd go get his beer. And at 14, 15, you know, it was like, awesome.
So
we can get
bad,
beer
my
from these
husband.
guys. But the guy on the corner, the one that used to be there, the one that drove a Mustang, I got a funny story. My friend Matt, we're coming up, on the service road over there, and he's got the green light, and all of a sudden he like punches it, and I'm like, "What are you doing?" And he's like, "Nothing, just chill out." I'm like, "All right." So I'm like, "That's like he's now like going fast." You know what I mean? All of a sudden he reaches into his change thing, and as we're flying by the homeless guy that stands on the corner, he fucking whips a shit ton of pennies at this fucking guy going like 70. I'm like, what the fuck was that, dude? He's like, fuck that guy. Everyone knows he's scamming us. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I saved my pennies just for that.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
you're a fucking crazy person.
Psycho.
I'm like,
That's a
Jesus.
little mental, man. You're a mental man.
Yeah. I was like, that's a little much. I mean, fuck him. He deserved it because we all knew that guy was
He was shysting
scamming
people.
us.
He had a
parked
house.
his car over in the rest stop on the other side,
Yep.
and he had a Mustang. Everybody knew that shit. She even said
I
Mustang.
knew that because-
and we've never discussed this bum before, but everybody knows he had that Mustang.
I was driving with a friend, and we were making the left on North Ocean Avenue, and there he was standing, and I remember being like, "Oh my God!" And she was like, "No, do not give." And I'm going, "Why not?" She's like, "Do not give him anything." I'm like, "Why not?" She goes, "I'll show you why." She made me make the left, and right there on the rest stop, she pulled over. She goes, "That's his fucking car. It's a red Mustang. That's his car." I'm like, "No, it's not. No, it's not." She goes, "That's his car," and I'm like, "Oh shit! I guess I'm not giving him no fucking money."
It was.
I was
Look
driving a
at Frankie
Hyundai
in
at the
the
time.
Comments. Frankie grew up in my neighborhood. The bum behind Getty, Bill the bum, Frankie.
Yeah.
That's the guy that got us our fucking beer. We loved Bill. Every time
We loved Bill.
We did. We'd see him. He'd be like, "Bill, what's up?" And he'd be like, "Hey guys," and we'd be like, "Dude, get us beer." He'd be like, "All right, what do you guys need?" He'd walk out with like 1040s, a fucking 12-pack. It was crazy. And then
Where did they get this money from?
and then, you make money. And then Frankie, he also wrote, see, this is why I keep saying Helen. I'm telling you that lady's Helen.
No, Helen's the one that collects the bottles. She's different with the ponytail, blonde, walks around, looks like a
right.
man.
Yeah, all
Maureen has the shopping cart, where she has
because Frankie
chin
even
hair.
said, he said, what about Helen and Carlos? Helen and Carlos were notorious in our neighborhood.
Yeah.
They were, everybody knew Helen and Carlos.
Yeah.
Everybody. Parents knew them because you'd see them on the street. They were always together. And then Carlos passed away. And, Helen was still there. But they were like the homeless couple that everyone was like, all right, we fucks with them. We'll hook them up. We'll take care of them. Everybody was like really extra careful and
sometimes
nice
people
with
are
them.
homeless for hardship, not just because they're drug addicts. Sometimes people are homeless because they lost
Some
their
people
business.
choose it.
A lot of people choose it. Most
Yeah. A lot of people
homeless
choose
people
it.
choose it. And people don't know that. A lot of people think, oh, they had a hard time. No. A lot of homeless people just say, I don't want to live in the system.
Yeah.
I don't want to play by the rules. I'm just going to do my own thing. And they just roam and they're comfortable that way. They
Right.
don't, and they figure out a way to survive and live. Every
I more
day-
think about like the cleanliness, the
They don't care.
the showering, the peeing, the shitting, the brushing your teeth. Those are things that I don't know what I would do without.
Like, you ever get a little, like, thing on your tongue? You know what I mean? You scratch it, and it's just, like, the worst.
Or you burn your tongue or something.
Yeah. And it's like there for like a day or two. Like I imagine they have that all the time
In
all
their
over
mouth,
their tongue. And
sores.
you get one and you're like, oh, I hate this. But you keep
Toothaches,
scratching it
you know?
anyway. And you're like, ah.
Yeah, the
sound good at
vision,
all.
but everything. Like, think
get that
about the
checked out.
littlest things that we have, to our fingertips.
Yeah,
It's like I could take a shower
very
if I
lucky,
want.
very
Like,
lucky.
I could go brush
Yeah.
my teeth and wash my face, and I don't even know. I feel bad for those people. No matter if they want it or not, I feel bad.
See,
for
and
them.
that's why I don't, because they're working you 99% of the time. They're working you because again they want to be in that life. I've heard Obie and Anthony have had on. I'm not kidding, like dozens of homeless people over the years because
Yeah.
they used to do the homeless shopping spree. So they would get a bunch of homeless. They would get a bunch of homeless people and just bring them to a mall,
Right.
and they would just let them shop. They'd have like 10 homeless guys, and these guys would be in the mall, and then like hundreds of fans following them. It was chaos. They had to stop doing it. But because they had all
Oh
these
my
homeless
God.
people now in the stores, and everyone's like, oh, and they don't want to shop in the stores
Yeah.
now because you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
So,
Because
but they
they're
would
too good
never
for
announce
that.
it, so the malls couldn't shut it down.
Hilarious.
So they would be on air and be like, "All right, we're pulling up," and then once they got there, they'd be like, "All right, we're at this mall," and then all the fans would fucking go to that mall. But they would talk to all these guys during it, and I'm not kidding. 9 out of 10 of them wanted to be homeless.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like
it's crazy.
they chose to be homeless.
Yeah.
They had families that they were like, yeah, that's not my thing no
Yeah.
more. And they're like, you don't see your son. They're like, no.
I remember one day I ran away and my brother was throwing cereal boxes and food over the back fence because we used to live by a school. I'm like, I'm hungry. So he's throwing food over the fence. He's like, be careful out there. And I'm like, all right, bye. I was
How
back
old
in
were
10
you?
hours. I don't know. It's the first time I ran away. I think I was 14.
Yeah.
14 or 15. But, every time my dad found me because I was the fucking worst.
At
Or I'd be
14,
at the corner and like, he's like, go home, you fucking
You
asshole.
were
And I'm like,
being
okay.
that dramatic at 14?
It wasn't
Oh,
dramatic. You
wild.
don't understand.
No, but I mean like him throwing food over and you know what
And
I
he
mean?
was, I was hungry, and my brother was doing that for me because I'm like, Mark, I gotta get out of here. He's like, all right, Jess, I'll pack you a bag because he understood at that time I was going through a lot with my dad and my life, and it was just difficult.
Yeah.
So you go through those moments. But I found out about that, Maureen. Remember, Anna was waitressing at the time,
Yeah.
and this woman, I'm not kidding, Mark. I had 3 bags full of stuff and food and snacks
She
and,
got
and
mad.
water, and she got mad at me. When I brought it back to her, she's like, I didn't ask for this. And I was like, oh, shit. And then Anna goes, Ma, I went to work. I find out, I see this Maureen chick sitting there eating. I find out she's got hundreds of dollars on an account in this place because everybody puts money on an account for her to eat. I'm like, wait a minute. I just gave her money too. So, sometimes, you get fucking played, but I feel, even though I feel for them, I look at them and go, thank you so much, God, for my life, for what I have. Thank you so much for this, for everything. I'm just so grateful.
You know what I can't stand?
Tell me.
As I'm just looking
Oh.
at Facebook, and I can't stand when people on Facebook tell me what to do. Like, post your 10th picture and then pass this along. Fuck you. No. No. Well, no offense, Josh, but Josh sent me that thing the other day. 10 days. 10 days. Every day post. I was like, I'm not doing that. No. I'm not doing that at all. But, like, a lot of people...
I nominate Rocky, he said.
Yeah, a lot of people get involved in this shit, and I'm like, what the fuck? First of all, where do you get off telling me what the fuck to do?
For 10 days.
Yeah. Second of all, I'm not being a part of your fucking... I'm not on Facebook
Definitely not.
To play these silly fucking games. I'm there to fucking argue with people and post my shit. All right? That's it.
Talk about Facebook.
Yeah.
The other day, I'm sitting on the couch, and I never look at our group, our Facebook, because that's our show page, and Rocky handles it. But sometimes I get notification. So I get notification. Some guy's hitting me up, and he's like, "Hey, how are you?" And I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, just talking to me." And I'm like, "Dude, like, I'm not interested. I'm married. What are you doing?" And Rocky at the time, he lets me handle it for a few minutes, but then he gets into it, and this guy like is trying to get me to like talk to him, and he's like, "What about your girlfriend?" The guy was like, "Oh, we broke up." He's like, "Dude, I'm gonna message your girlfriend right now that you're telling my wife, she's fucking hot." And all these people. Let me just say this really clear.
Well, here, I have it right here. So, let me get to the beginning. All right, so he gives a thumbs up, and I just like, dismiss, bye. Like, what the fuck? Like, our profile is very clear, like, Rocky, Jessica.
Right.
People think we do that because we're insecure, but it's really just our show page.
Yeah.
I don't use it for me.
Yeah.
I get
Right.
attacked for that. People be like, "Oh, you got your sharing a page. Oh, well, would your wife cheat on you?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "No, yeah, because if I try to explain, it's like they're not gonna.
They don't know who we are.
They're still just gonna think what they want to think anyway.
Right.
So, and I wrote, what did I do? I go, what do you want? Why do I need to speak to you in a private message? Just want to get to know you better. For what? To be friends. Oh, well, I'm sure your chick would be cool with that, right? Let's ask her. So then I write, sent. Let's see if she's cool with it. Then he writes, she and I broke up. So, but...
But initially, he thought he was talking to me, like, I want to get to know you. It's me and my husband on the picture.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
What, you want to get to know me?
He got a random dick pic the other day as well. He got a dick pic the other day. The guy just sent him his dick pic. Rocky was like,
that was me.
"What the fuck? No. No.
Here's another one.
I don't want to hear
this
that ever.
one I was very proud of. A lot of these guys, too, I'm like, what business do you have even attempting? Like, not a lot of them, all of them. I'm like, you don't have the right to even attempt. We talked about that at Hedonism. We had these 2 guys approach us in the hot tub. And afterwards, I look at Jess, I go, balls on them to even think, like, you got a shot here. like, look at you. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
So this guy writes, Jesus loves you. Anyone who's religious and you like me, close your ears for a second.
True story.
All right. So I just write back 3, 2, 1. Fuck him. Don't message me. Like, first of all, you're gonna come at me with Jesus loves you. I don't believe in that stuff. Wrong guy. Fuckface. Wrong. Like, get the fuck out of here. I love it. That's one of my favorite things to do is just be very vicious when it comes to religious people.
Yeah.
Where I'm just like, oh yeah, fuck him, and I hope he gets raped and fucking.
Oh my, he's the worst. I'm like,
But because to them he's this, idol.
Yeah.
And to me, I'm like, no, for one, he was just a guy that if he even existed to begin with, who the fuck knows? But he wasn't a magic person, okay? He was just able to sell his bullshit better than everybody else.
oh,
All All right, he was the Don King of Bethlehem.
No, but for real though, I get kind of like, dude, like I understand people are gonna be whatever on the internet and stuff, but for anybody who
like
knows
that, right?
us,
That was good.
for anybody
Really
who
good.
knows us, like we're pretty fucking tight knit. Like we're married, so my password for like my emails or his password for emails or our password for our Wi-Fi, they're all the same.
Yeah.
We don't have separate passwords for
Here's how
fucking each
secure
other.
we are with each other.
True story.
Blind, okay? I don't know. I just get new message. It doesn't say who it is. If my phone goes off, I go, babe, can you look at that? That's how good we are.
It just doesn't
You know
matter.
what I mean? Like most guys would be like, don't touch my phone.
Or he says, "Give me that.
Don't
Let me look
touch
at
my
IMBD,
phone.
whatever he is. Give me your phone for a second. It's over there. Like
Yeah.
it goes. We don't. There is no. We don't have that secret shit.
But
like,
like even if you are hiding something, like not hiding something, a lot of people are just super protective of their phones to begin with.
Right.
Of like, I don't want people looking through my phone. It's like, why not?
why?
What are you
Like
doing
what
in
the
there?
fuck do you have? Selling oil through like
Yeah,
a fucking
what the fuck is going on
child
in
trafficking
your
industry.
phone?
No, but sure. Like I don't know. I just always see like when people have their phones, they're always just like, oh, they have it. Like
Yeah.
We're not that. We're just not that. And plus, he knows me since I'm fucking 15. You think there's anything he doesn't know about me? Wrong couple. Like it's just insane to me, though.
But that's because a lot of people aren't coming from a place of comfort and security like you guys are.
well, that's
true.
because we spewed
So-
ourselves
Well, I've
when
said
we
it a
started
million
dating.
times.
Like this
We
is what you
are-
got.
We are lightning strike. We
Yeah.
are one lottery. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
you're
this
right.
doesn't happen almost never.
Yeah.
Almost never it happens.
Yeah.
We are lucky as fuck.
Yeah,
that
for
this
sure.
happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I've said it again a million times on this show. Most people will never find that, and it sucks. Or you may have, and you lost it, but it's such a rare thing, and it's easy for us to just be like, yeah, just. It's like looking at a drug addict and be like, just stop. You know what I mean? Like for us, we look and go, just do this.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
works.
yeah, and they're like,
And
yeah,
it's
okay.
like, I'll twitch my nose and it's all gonna be better, right? And we don't think of it that way, though. Like for us, it's just easy to be like, well, this works so easily. Why can't you figure that shit out?
Yeah.
Because they're not with the right person, or there's that
Yeah.
one tiny thing that
Sure.
irks them, or there's a million reasons that it doesn't work.
Right.
So, as us, I could see.
Well,
how
as long as I do his laundry and I fold his stuff nice and I get out his breakfast, he's okay. I mean, if I don't behave, I sometimes will get in trouble.
Oh, Hey
No.
Buddy was the best.
No.
Frankie just wrote about this guy, Jimmy Hey Buddy. He used to ride his bike on this block. Frankie grew up on kind of on this block too, because he had a friend on the corner and he was friends with my friend's brother, and
We were all friends. and we could
everything
be
connected.
friends.
It was weird.
Uh-huh.
But every day, this older guy, he had to be like in his 40s, maybe.
Not with the army outfit on.
No. And he was he had something wrong. Like I don't think it was full blown Down syndrome, but it was like this close to it. You know what I mean? So every day he would just ride his bike, and no matter who he saw, didn't matter. Everybody, hey buddy, and like until you were out of sight, he would continue. Hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy, hey buddy. And we would all, like, as 12-year-old, 13-year-old kids, were like, hey, buddy's here! Hey, buddy! And we were all on fire for him. But, yeah, I haven't thought of him in fucking 20 years, Frankie. That's funny.
I love how a lot of our friends, a lot of our peoples come through to be a part of our show and talk about
Well,
shit.
Frankie, like, you don't
funny
understand.
memories.
Frankie was like a little brother to all of us.
Yeah, see, I didn't know Frankie like that. I was
Yeah,
close to
no,
with Nicole.
Like we...
and I love that.
Frankie
bitch.
talked about it in the chat. We would see Frankie because we were, I think, either 2 or 3 years older than him. Not exactly sure. But we would be driving and we would see Frankie and he'd be walking with all his friends and he thought he was little hot shit,
Yeah.
And this was during the baggy pants era and we were just dicks and we were friends with Nicole.
Yeah.
So we could do whatever we want.
I remember
'Cause
hearing shit being done to him
Yeah.
and her being like, what the fuck?
No, not to us. She would always be like, Frankie, whatever, deal with it. But me, Taylor, and like Falkman, we would all be like, Frankie, what's up? And he would be with chicks, And
Yeah.
We were such dicks. And we would run out and just beat him up. Like, not bad, but just like rough him up and like throw him in the dirt and then just jump back in our car laughing. And you just see me like, what the fuck? But on the flip side of that, he was untouchable.
Yeah, of course
Anybody
he was.
fucked
Of
with
course
Frankie,
he was.
we
yeah.
were there to fucking murder these people. Like Frankie was,
was
an
like a little
untouchable
brother, yeah.
fucking kid. And he knew it too, so he'd be such a prick to his fucking like peers.
Yeah.
You know, and he'd be like, yeah, do something.
That's because, Nicole, though, you know what, Nicole, though, honestly, and this is the truth, Frankie, I mean, I have a lot of history with your sister. She's a fucking awesome gem. I love her. She was friends with everybody. Everybody loved Nicole because she was sweet. She wasn't a bitch. She was down, but she wasn't a whore. She was cool. She was fun, and she liked everybody. She wasn't a mean girl. Nicole was everybody's friend.
Yeah, Nicole got along with legit everybody.
She did, and me and her were friends on and off like through high school. We weren't like close. We got closer because we were neighbors for a while, a house away from each other. And we had this one special moment that I'm gonna bring it up right now. I was sitting in my car smoking a blunt. It was like 3 a.m. I just got home from Jilly's. I was playing pool. And she was pulling out of her driveway. Now, when she pulled out, I saw she should not have been driving. So I got out of my car and I stopped in front of her car. And Frankie, you asked your sister, she'll tell you. I stood in front of her car and I said, where the fuck you going? She goes, I got to go pick up my friend. They're drunk at the bar. They can't drive. And I looked at her and I was like, bitch, you can't drive. You drive, you're going to fucking kill yourself or somebody else. And she's staring at me. I'm like, turn the fuck around and get back in your driveway. I'm staying here. You're not leaving. And she was like, okay. And she pulled in the driveway. The next day, she called me and she was like, you saved my life. She'll even say to this day, like, you saved my life that night, Jessica. I couldn't walk.
Braggart.
No joke.
She
She was like, I love you. And I love Nicole too. Like, we may not be together all the time, but that girl, I'm so glad I was outside that night.
Where you're a hero, Mark.
Whoa, fuck you. Hey, you know what? Listen, there are some stories I am a goddamn hero, and I want to say, no, for real though, and she was a great person.
No,
so
see, Frankie
we love you,
wrote,
Frankie.
he goes, it was open season on me, on site. Like, we would legit pull over in the car and be like, what up, Frankie? And we would just get him, and he'd be like, no, fuck. And then we would just hop back in the car, and he would be like, fuck. But all his friends must have been like, what the fuck was that, dude? Like, who the fuck were those people? And it was every time. But like I said, anyone fucking even raised a finger to him, we would to fucking murder them.
Here, take this. Let's switch the subject up a little bit. Let's talk about some shit going on.
All right. New Jersey 7-Eleven owner arrested for trying to cash in on coronavirus sanitizer demand. The owner was charged with endangering children. The owner of 7-Eleven convenience store in Rivervale, New Jersey, has been arrested for mixing and selling his
Wait, though. Keep going.
own homemade spray sanitizer after it burned 4 boys.
That's insane.
Homemade.
Police responded to a post on social media showing photographs of a young man who had experienced first-degree chemical burns after using the spray sanitizer. All boys had the same reaction. I'm trying to get what he made it out of. It was an Indian guy, Manisha Baraj.
Yeah, but now there's a woman too involved.
Has allegedly been mixing foaming sanitizer with water and selling it at 7-Eleven. The sanitizer was not meant for resale. Police said 14 bottles of the substance have been sold and only 5 were accounted for. They are working to find where those other 9 bottles ended up and what chemicals exactly composed the substance. He was selling them for $2.49. Hey, it's pretty cheap.
Pretty
That's
cheap.
a bargain.
That is a bargain, but your skin.
But I get it.
I get
don't
it too,
approve
but I would
get
never
it.
buy an aftermarket
no.
bottle of fucking sanitizer.
Yeah, who's going in there and going, this thing isn't even, there's not a label on it. Like, what is this?
How much? $2.49. All right.
$2.49.
Yeah.
Why not try it? Get the fuck out of here.
And I mean, kids have sensitive skin. Maybe the people who got it,
No, they look like they're 14, 15-year-old boys. They're not babies.
They said 10, 11.
This boy does not look like he's 10.
They said 10 and 11.
All right, well, they're fucking lying. All right, he's fucking lying.
The news
he's
is
lying,
lying again.
all right? He's lying. He's just trying to get attention.
They can't tell the truth about anything, even this story.
That's right.
For sure. They can't tell. Of course they can't tell the truth. They don't want to tell
I
the
don't
truth
think they're
about
going to
anything.
lie about these children's ages.
Um,
There's no reason to do that. Sensationalize the story a little bit.
I mean, maybe. I
Really,
don't
it
know.
was
Underage children.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe.
Were your kids affected? Check in at 10.
Where are your kids? It's 10 p.m.
Don't you love
Do you know
that
where your
shit?
children are?
It'll be
That
like-
was the fucking
It'll be
ad.
like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and they'll be like, what household product is killing your children?
Yes.
Come back at 11 and we'll tell you. And it's like, well, now I have 6 hours where my kid could possibly die.
I know.
Just
And
fucking tell me.
And you wait, and you turn on the news, and you're like, oh, it's this fucking. Of course, nobody has
And
it
then
in
it's
their house.
nothing, yeah. It's like the ginseng root that Richie was talking about.
Oh, please
you
go
know?
to the ginseng root. What, ginseng root? What do you mean?
Richie and his cousin, he sells magical ginseng at $10,000.
Magical ginseng.
Magical ginseng.
Well, I
It
gotta.
looks like a person, and apparently you
It's
could sell it if it
$1,000
looks like a person for $1,000 a piece, or $10,000 a piece.
If it
What do
looks
you
like
say?
a person.
What?
Right, he was talking some crazy shit.
Yeah.
before.
Richie's a psycho.
No,
He's crazy.
yeah, we've established
He's crazy.
that.
He's a mental patient, man.
He is a mental patient, man.
Crazy. Crazy.
I like you. You're crazy. Is that not one of the funniest moments in movie history? If you don't
Wait.
know old school, when
Yes,
Frank the Tank
he's like,
shoots
you got
himself,
shot in the neck with
he
a
goes,
fucking
"Oh, shit.
dart."
Is this bad? This is bad, isn't it? Sean William Scott, though, when it first happens, his reaction of
He's like,
he
holy
goes,
shit.
yes!
He did. That was actually a really funny part of
that
He's
whole
walking to the
movie.
birthday. Takes all the
Yeah.
birthday presents into the fucking pool.
That whole he fucking kissed me.
And he pushes
kicks
him back in the
into
fucking
pool.
water. That actually is a really good movie.
That movie's one of the
Yeah,
that's
that
the
was.
movie.
How
that put
many
Will
years
Ferrell on the
ago
map
did
as
that
far as
come out?
movies. 2004, 5.
I'm about to be fucking 39 this year.
Yeah, 15,
Oh my
14
God.
years ago, probably.
Wow.
But that was the
Jesus
movie
Christ.
that put him
I'm
on
going to
the
be
map.
39.
They're
Yeah.
old.
Fuck.
Because after that, he did, I think, Anchorman, right?
Yes.
And then after Anchorman, it was just off to the races for him
Yeah,
for a
that
few
was
years.
it.
Other
there.
guys,
The other guys,
Hysterical.
Step Brothers, Ricky Bobby.
Yeah.
People like that ice skating movie.
I
thought it
hated
was
that.
god-awful.
Yeah,
that
I
was
wasn't into that either.
fucking
You liked
horrible,
it?
but
Oh.
it
that
was
one.
hilarious.
What was
No, I
the
don't
other
think
one he
it's
did?
fu-
He
I
was
thought it was so
going
bad.
for mayor or president.
Oh, we walked out.
We did walk out. It
we
was the
walked out
worst
on the
movie
road.
ever. Worst ever. Let's see who we got calling in.
Surprise, surprise.
Who is it? Is my babe? Is it my babe, Josh?
Big motherfucking Josh.
It's my Josh, babe. Hey.
What up, Josh?
Hey everybody.
What
What's
up, Josh?
going on?
Nothing much. I've been doing a lot of home workouts at home.
Homework.
Home
workouts.
Home
Oh,
workouts.
home workouts.
That's right, Joshy. Don't let anyone stop you.
Joshy.
Yeah.
Him and Josh are like freaking frat
found the
now.
home workout shit I'm doing since it's helping me.
You know what really makes you burn a lot of calories? Sex. A lot of sex. If you have sex, you work almost every muscle in your body. So if you're not
Josh.
having sex,
Depends on how you have
coconut oil,
Josh, here's the
shower,
thing. Hold on.
jerk off.
Before we even do anything, Josh,
use your toes.
here's the thing. If you walk up to 100 girls, right?
100.
By the time you probably get to 20, one of them's gonna fucking be into it. You know, Mark, right or wrong.
Go. What?
But, like, if you keep just pursuing, be like, hey, want to hang out? Want to fuck? You know, maybe fuck a little bit. Eventually, you're gonna come up to a girl.
Wait, do that again?
No,
Fuck a little bit?
I did,
You
no, I
know?
did this.
Yeah. I mean,
Eventually, you're gonna run into a whore that's like, yeah, I'm into that. Let's do it.
it's true. It's true.
Why does it have to be a whore? Because she wants to fuck.
Well, she
Maybe
doesn't
she's
have
never
to
fucked
be.
before. She looks
Hopefully-
at Josh and goes,
hopefully she
I
is.
want him.
But if you're trying this with 100 people, you're gonna meet.
Maybe
the
she
whore.
does it and she's like, oh, well, now, Josh, I'm going to do this. It's my first time.
Yeah,
Take my virginity.
Again, hopefully,
Pigeon Forge?
Take
I'm
it.
sure there's some virgins.
Take-
Josh, are there virgins in Pigeon Forge?
I have no fucking idea.
We need to get him
Well,
a
you
fuck.
gotta
I'm
start
going to call him
looking.
a midget.
You got to start looking, man.
Oh, what about that? Oh, my God. What about your birthday party at Jilly's when I got that midget bitch to come in and strip for you? I mean, it was a very long time ago, but that girl was so small.
Listen, I mean, it was.
It was a
fun.
great part. Just like when you packed it with sand and you made it my beach party.
One
Listen.
time on to bring up Opie and Anthony again, funny story. They had a stripper midget on the console, right? Jack Black was there. They were promoting Orange County. Jack
Oh, my
Black
God.
and
Oh, my God.
Colin Hanks, right? So for some reason, I don't know what happened. I don't remember exactly what happened, but the midget ended up started crying during like her strip thing. And now they have this crying midget stripping
God.
on the fucking on the console, and Jack Black and Colin Hanks are like, "We're just here to promote a movie. Like, what the fuck?"
Oh, my God.
And it was such an uncomfortable, but again, hilarious.
God,
like
that's
those
great.
uncomfortable moments to me are the funniest when people are
It's just so natural, though. It just happens.
Yeah, but like listening to it and why it's a car crash, and you're like, I can't look away. This is the funniest shit.
A car crash is not funny.
Ever. No,
but you
but,
can't look away. I
no,
get it.
he's
Okay,
using
okay.
the-
I got it. I'm blonde
Way
sometimes.
to ruin it.
Oh.
Way to ruin the car crash.
Yes.
Josh, I want to say something. Thank you so much for being like my top voter and supporter. You are voting and sharing me out so much for this Ink Cover Girl magazine.
Wait,
I
you can
super
tell how many times people vote?
Well, you can only vote every 24 hours through Facebook, but
Right.
Josh will repost and post every single day for me on Twitter
Right.
and tells everybody you vote for the fucking perfect 10, Jess. I am right now #1 in my group. If you go to Ink Magazine for the competition, I'm Jessica LaLumia. You can also go to my Twitter, JRabbit55, and the link is there, so fucking vote.
Is it by age group or what's?
No,
No.
it's
what's your
by.
group?
All right, my group. No, actually, the girls in my group
No,
were
they
younger
just
than
broke
me.
them into groups.
They broke them
Oh,
into
okay,
groups. There's
okay,
15
okay.
groups. I have to now beat all of them and be number one. And then the 15 of us, I don't know what we next have to do, but then there's us 15 against each other.
Okay.
Now, I've been neck and neck with this one girl. I go first place, then she goes first place. And we're both second, first. It's really been, I mean, I'm like, ah! But, you know, it's fun. And I want to appreciate you, Josh, for a second. I thank you for always
But
being
even if
up
she
for
gets
me.
to that 15, it could open a door.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
now they're
I have
looking
so
at the
many
15.
tattoos to share with the world.
You know, so
Right.
like
Me too.
I see it as a win, even if we just get to the 15, because like I said, that can open a door where
Yeah.
some guy goes, "Hey, I want to shoot you." You know what I mean? Now she's
Yeah.
getting paid to fucking take tattoo pictures.
Josh wants a shooter.
And I bet
Josh
he
wants to do a
does.
lot of things to me.
Gosh, right, Josh?
What? What was that?
Remember that?
Dice.
What did he do?
Dice
He goes,
Clay.
"Gosh."
What's that mean?
That means he's coming.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I don't even want to know.
Can we just appreciate Dice for a second? And say
I
how
don't,
amazing
I
and
hate
funny
his
he is?
bada bing, bada
He
boom.
never does that ever.
What?
Not ever.
What?
He has a cadence like that. He's never said bada bing, bada
No, what was the
boom.
word he says like that?
Nothing really.
No,
doesn't
he
have
has a
word.
thing. He has a fucking hook that I can't stand. Oh, what does
Yeah,
he do?
oh, that's it.
Something. Oh,
Sucking my dick. Oh,
I hate that. That is the most
He
annoying.
is one of the
No.
Yeah, my brother
craziest-
Mark is no joke. He is all grass fed, fucking organic,
I
natural.
told him he should be.
He's a beast. Yes, he
You
is. He's
still
a
can do it. You're still young enough to get at least
do
a good
what?
17 years in the wrestling business.
What?
Wrestler.
not just a wrestler. I mean, he's a CrossFit
like a
trainer and a
wrestler.
trainer
Dude,
to gym.
WWE would eat you up right now. They don't have muscle guys. Vince
Yeah.
has hard-ons for muscle guys.
hard-ons.
He does.
He does.
I mean, for his money,
Dude,
I'll,
he started
I'll
that
take it.
WBF shit just to have bodybuilding fucking competitions.
Yeah.
He loves muscle guys, and they don't have them.
Yeah,
Go
it's
to
true.
a wrestling school for a fucking year, and I guarantee
is my
you'll
little
be
brother,
working
everybody,
indie
by the way.
matches within that year.
We're 2 years apart,
People will
and
eat you up.
growing up, he was
And you
my
have a
frick to
personality.
frack. We
You-
were
you
very
make a
close. He's
character.
my dude.
Yeah.
An arrogant fucking asshole. Be
Yeah.
a heel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just arrogant. I'm the fucking shit. Look at me.
Yeah. I know. Well, I mean,
And you get a valet. Get one of these fucking chicks to be a valet.
And you'll bank
Dude,
the
you're
valet.
laughing
Valet.
though, but
No.
dude, it's a great fucking career, and
Yeah.
you kind of are in a position to kind of do it.
You're kind of.
Kinda.
First of all, I want to just see him get to the top rope and do like a
He's
backflip.
athletic.
I want a backflip, and then
Does
football
CrossFit,
stance.
all those fucking
45.
run
Boom.
things. Those what are they called? The mutters.
the mutters, yeah.
What's a
Yeah.
mutter?
Tough mutters. And
You mutter, you
Spartans.
mutter, you mutter an anti-Semitic remark.
I've been telling him for how many years have I been telling
It's
you?
true. It's true. Yeah.
And I look at him and go, dude, you would be perfect. And again, they don't. A lot of these companies don't have muscle guys.
Yeah.
they don't. They're all guys are kind of just slim. Yeah, they're fit, but wrestlers used to be like you. You know, and you're kind of small compared to what they used to be.
Yeah.
But in today's wrestling world, you're a giant.
Giant.
You are though.
You are ginormous, though.
I'm not that
And for
big.
anybody who doesn't know,
Bionic
go to
Mark.
Master of the Universe on Instagram, and you'll see exactly who
Yeah.
he is. He's my brother's no
Huge.
fucking joke.
Crotch shot.
Yeah.
What are you, you're about
Crotch
5'10"?
shot. It is crotch. Most of the time, I'm like, what? Put your fucking clothes on.
What are you, 5'10"?
On a good day.
Yes.
On a
That's the
good
only thing.
day.
You're a little on the short side, but
Damn,
And-
I'm 5'10" too.
But
Hell yeah.
No, for wrestling, I'm saying. But the MJF, he's shorter, and he's the best heel in the business right now.
Who is that?
The kid from AEW. That kid that I'm like, this kid's a fucking...
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. The one that does flips, he's bald?
No.
Oh.
The kid that I keep telling you, this kid's young. He was from Long Island.
Oh, the one that gave
Yeah.
the kid the finger.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
okay,
yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, I like that.
Dude, and like I look at someone like him, and I look at you, and I'm like, dude, you could be doing that. That you could be doing that, and you're selling T-shirts, making
He came from
fucking
Long Island, that
hundreds
kid.
of thousands of dollars. There's wrestling schools all over here. Zack Ryder has one. Fucking who else has one out here? Fuck, I can't remember, but there's a couple of them out
Johnny
here.
Rodz.
Yeah, Tommy Dreamer has one out here. Like, there's a couple wrestling schools out here that you can go to, and I'm telling you,
I'll bring you and
if
I'll manage you.
learn it quick, and you learn how to take the bumps and do it, you would be fucking skyrocketing.
Hey, I could walk out with him and be just the chick that stands there, like, hey, you know?
Like, you'd have to pay dues, I'm sure, like everybody. But once the right person saw you, I'm telling you.
Yeah. I don't know.
Next world
I'll have a
champion.
box of cereal. Oh my god.
You know, have Vince put in a good word to Jericho. They're boys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Master,
Hell yeah.
Master of
Show
the
'em, Josh,
Universe.
show
It's
'em.
Master
Yeah.
of the Universe on
It's
Instagram.
not like we don't have a connection to that world either.
We do have that connection.
I mean, I don't know.
Well, we'll think about it. We'll talk about it, and maybe next time we'll talk about it more.
He's even doing a thing out in Denver every month where he's flying out to Denver and working with this promotion right now.
Ooh, look, Rocky! Look at you, Rocky.
Just saying. I'm just saying. I look at him. I'm like, dude,
Can you not hit on my brother in front of me?
I'm
I'm just kidding.
Like I look
I'm
at
just
him and I go,
kidding.
he's perfect, especially in today's
Might be a pro
environment.
heart.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I think that we all have moments of we should do these things, and maybe it's just something you should just be a yes man.
Yeah,
2 weeks, a week the gym is closed. Be a yes man. You can't say no to anything.
That's
Yes,
well,
yes, yes,
no,
yes.
I get a lot of questions on Instagram and Facebook. I don't want to say yes
Yeah,
to.
that's true. That's true.
What kind of questions?
I don't
Exactly.
want
I'll
to
be
Share
your
with the
manager.
world.
I'll be your Bobby the Brain.
Oh my God, he'll go out with the urn.
Fucking
What was his
love
name?
that. Oh, the
What was
two
it?
of us just being dicks to people.
Oh my God.
So much fun.
Do it. Yes, do it. Yes, do it. And you could be like, get my towel. And I go, okay.
No, I'm not going to be that guy.
Oh,
I'm
why?
gonna
I could
next
be-
to him and be like, and like look at the crowd and go,
Oh
"You
my
fucking
God.
See
But
this,
it would
you
be
fat
funny,
fuck?
though. It would-
You're nothing like this. The fuck are you booing, fatso?
Oh my God,
You
yes.
sit the fuck down
Who better
before I
than your
smash
brother
your
to
fucking
big you
face.
up? Get that shit going. You know what?
You
Maybe
know?
we should reach out for him.
I could be your Paul Heyman. You don't even have to talk.
I mean, I could use a pallbearer.
No, Paul
Paul
Heyman.
Bearer. Oh, Paul Bearer
Heyman.
too. Paul Bearer. Ooh. He had like, he's like, ooh, with
Oh my god, I remember that.
I loved
That's
it.
so
His
funny.
fucking hair got me every time. Oh shit. Fuck.
Motherfucker had no neck.
He had. You're
No
right.
neck.
You're right.
It was just this, just gullet. Ugh. I loved him though. He was a fucking creep.
It was just annoying, and he just like the other one. They're both what? They both Pauls. They're both annoying.
Remember Brother Love?
How'd it
Him
go?
too. You don't remember? Do you remember him? He would
What?
always come out, I love you. You don't
No.
remember him?
Uh-uh.
With the white suit and the red shirt, and they would paint his face red because there's
Oh
no
my-
way he was
wait.
that red. Like he was always the reddest face I've ever seen in my life.
Who was the one that used to be the nice one and then turned bad? Well, he was
Literally
kind of
every wrestler
I know. Wait,
ever.
no. He was kind of like Bailey, and he would be like, he would come out and say something like that. He had long hair. I gotta remember. We'll talk.
Heartbreak
About,
Kid.
I don't know. No, I don't know what. I have to figure him
What's
out.
his name?
She don't know Shawn Michaels.
Oh, Shawn Michaels.
I don't know anyone.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
know things.
When I watch it, I then like will give her little tidbits of things. I go, this every time
we
she
live on
said-
an island.
But she said it yesterday because
Something I know.
Who were we watching? Oh, we were watching some. We were watching some with Bret Hart yesterday, and I go, "This guy's he's a goat." And she goes,
I
"You say
love
that
you,
about
Joe."
everyone," and I'm like, "Yeah, but." In wrestling, there's a lot of goats.
What are you doing with your hand, Josh?
You know, like
got the,
like we were watching Jake the Snake,
just
and I'm like, "This guy's a goat," and she's like, "Why do you say that?"
Oh,
I'm
you're just
like, "His
listening. Well, listen, you're a
promos."
part of the show, but he's looking at your face. You're amazing.
Look how rude she is.
Because
Unbelievable.
he's twiddling his hand in the air trying to get attention. I'm going, what are you doing over there, motherfucker? Look at it, he's doing.
No, he's doing the Hulk Hogan thing.
that's-
Oh, I thought he was going like this to get our
Yeah,
attention. I'm
he's
like,
doing
what are
the
you doing,
rodeo.
motherfucker?
No. No.
doing the rodeo.
So, anyway, back off that wrestling tip.
Yeah, we did get
All right, yeah. Put in a good word for Vince.
No, you got to go to school.
You got to go to school.
Yeah, you'd have to do this.
You got to go to school, but you cannot use duct tape to make racing stripes.
And you wouldn't get blown up. Like you would go into a school and immediately, like all you would have to do is just learn the motions.
Yeah.
And you're athletic, like I said, so like you would catch on quick, I would think,
Yeah.
because you're not going to get blown up. You're in shape, so they'll run you rampant, and you'll be like, yeah, I could do this all day. I fucking do it for a living. You know, so they'll look at that and go, oh, he's already in shape, so that's good. And then they'll actually look at you and go, let's work with this guy.
Josh,
He's
can
got
you
something.
twerk?
No,
I want you to try.
no.
It'll
You,
make
got to add that to your workout routine.
twerking.
Twerking.
You have to grab your knees, arch your
Helps
back,
the abdomens,
and
the
thrust
lower
it.
abdomen.
Thrust it up and down. Thrust it up and
Gives
down.
you that V.
Right. That's how you get the
Yeah.
V.
That by twerking.
That's it. That Brad Pitt V, he got that from twerking.
Look at that.
The Fight Club Brad Pitt V?
Yeah, he did.
All twerking.
Oh, he did. You know, if you see him right now, if you could see my brother right now, he's not even sitting. He's actually leaning his leg over the chair because his leg is so fucking humongous
Yeah.
that it
Humongous.
takes up the fucking whole seat of the chair. He's standing, this motherfucker.
I have athletic thighs.
The bionic mark.
Bionic Mark,
That's
right?
right.
This guy says Mark should grow a porn stash and mullet and go for the Rick Rude 2020.
Oh my
I would love
God.
that.
Mark
Rick
can
Rude was the man.
he can totally get a stash going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bring a chick.
Good night, Frankie. See you next Tuesday.
Was he not
Tell
the
your sister
best?
I fucking love her.
Do you remember what he would do when he would come out? You don't, but do you?
No.
He would come out and he would grab the mic, and every city he would go to all you fat, out of shape, ugly, and just shit on everybody for like
Oh
a
my
good
God.
minute. He'd be like, "You fucking sweat hogs from Detroit couldn't even look at a man like he was just so fucking awesome."
Ruthless.
Yeah, I used to love that shit.
I don't know about loving that shit. It's kind of mean.
The heel's the best thing to be in wrestling. Like
Yeah,
being
but
the
that's,
bad guys.
Look at fucking Stone Cold, man. He made his whole.
But he
fucking-
was not Mr. fucking Hulk Hogan either. Like, hey, eat your vitamins, say your
I like when he's
prayers.
like, "Cause I said
Yeah,
so."
Stone Cold was still a piece of shit, but he was appealing.
Mr. Clean
you know?
on fucking
It was a cool shit.
steroids.
Yeah.
And Mr. Clean was pretty
Like
dope
you look
too.
at Hulk Hogan, he was squeaky clean guy. You know?
Exactly. Mr. Clean, squeaky clean, same thing.
Yeah. All right, what else you got? We got like 10 minutes, baby. You got
I
anything
know.
else?
I was kind of hoping that you had some stories because the ones I have are really going to take a while.
I actually do have something that I
Let's
was
rock and roll.
reading today about Fiona Apple.
Go. Ooh.
And no, not ill. Like
Why?
kind of, you're a dick for doing this. Fiona Apple quit. Fiona Apple quit cocaine after an excruciating night with Quentin Tarantino and Paul Thomas Anderson. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Wait.
Hold on. Paul Thomas Anderson is another director. He's made what did he make? I think Boogie Nights, right?
I'm not sure.
Boogie Nights.
I know he's a director. I
Magnolia.
don't know what he made though.
I think those are his movies. But she said that they were just like so egotistical and kept like sucking their own dicks about their movies that like it drove her nuts, and she was like, "Yeah, I'll never do cocaine again."
Wait. So did she?
But I'm sitting there going, "Why would you just put their personal business?"
Oh,
out there like
herself.
that?
You're telling people.
No, about yourself. Yeah, he is the Boogie Nights. I know it. All right. Yeah, Boogie Nights, There Will Be Love, Punch Drunk Love, Inherent Vice, Minority Report, Magnolia, and yeah, whatever. But like that's kind of a dick move.
Yeah.
If like Quentin and Paul Thomas Anderson aren't known cokeheads, like
Now you're telling everybody they do coke.
Yeah.
But she's admitting her own at the same time.
yeah, that's fine. Leave their names out of it. Be like, I was with two directors. Like, why do you have to name them?
Because
No,
now it's like the Me Too movement. And now is the time to just fuck with people and their image and their careers.
I mean,
just
I don't
because you're
think
not happy with them.
I don't think anyone's shocked that Quentin Tarantino did cocaine.
No.
You know, no one's like, really? Everyone's like, yeah, that kind of actually makes sense. He's very frantic, and you know, his scripts are all over the place, but it makes sense. You know,
Oh
so
my
it's like,
God.
yeah, all right, I could buy that. But again, if he's not the one being like that night with me and Fiona when we were doing coke, you know, then
You
yeah.
shouldn't really air someone's business. I guess that is really fucking kind of rude.
Yeah.
I mean, that. Yeah. Yeah, I guess I agree
And
with
she's
you.
got a new
I
album
lo-
coming out too, so it's like, what convenient timing.
Yeah,
Well,
of
didn't she
course.
recently say too? Like, I read an article about her saying how the reason that she is not really in the industry anymore and she wants to quit is because she cannot conform to what they're
She's
creating, all
literally
the
got an
artists they're
album
conforming to.
that either just came
Yeah.
out or is coming out like this week.
But she was saying how all the artists now are all like makeup and glam, and that's just not what music is. She doesn't want to be a part of it.
Right.
See, I think here's the problem with the music industry. I think no musicians push back, and it's probably because none of them have real talent,
And they just want the ride.
And well, they're just taking a ride. It's
They're
not that
taking
they
a ride.
want it; they
Their
got
music's,
picked.
most of their music's being written for them. Their
Yeah.
whole image is being there. Everything is being done for them.
They just
Where's
go,
Cyndi Lauper? I love
Who
her.
cares?
I love her. She's the best.
Yeah, but even
she's
her
my
image-
Madonna.
Two good songs. Boys Want to Have Fun and
Black
the
Cat,
other one?
like
No.
a cat.
No.
Yeah,
What's the
like
other
a
one?
cat.
Time after time.
yeah, that's it.
Hey,
See?
mister, you can never own me, but you would let you hold
Yeah, literally,
me
no,
like
Black
a cat.
Cat. You mean Janet Jackson? Black Cat?
No, Cyndi Lauper.
Yeah, no one knows that one. Everyone knows Janet Jackson. Black Cat.
I love Cyndi Lauper, right?
She stinks.
Oh, I like
No,
her.
no,
Stinks.
wait. The only reason she got famous was because of the rock and wrestling connection. That's my opinion.
That's not why.
For
she
who
got-
connection?
No, Josh, that's why WWE got famous. Turn that around, pal.
Cyndi Lauper is a
Yeah.
fucking trillionaire.
That's why WWE
Trillion.
became
She's a
famous because they
trillion.
started working with
That's
musicians.
a good point. Sorry. My bad.
There used to be that video online. I couldn't find it last time I looked, where the bird shit in her mouth. Do you
Oh
remember
my
seeing that?
God, yes.
I looked for it, and she
did.
must have it taken away.
I did. I loved it. Yes, time after time. Yes, true colors shining through. I love it.
Yeah, no.
All right,
She's,
all right.
like I said, she's got like
And
two.
then she had that
two
raspy.
songs.
That's why I love you.
Yeah, we know who she is. She stinks. She stinks.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
She's awful.
Don't
Yeah.
do that.
Steve
Why did she come up? We were on something.
Artists and Fiona Apple not want to be part of it.
Right, yeah.
And you said her. You're like, yeah, like her.
Like who? Like Fiona Apple. That was the topic of discussion. Her and the Coke reveal of Quentin Tarantino. So yes, I did say her. If you were trying to insinuate this whole nonsense that's going on now,
yeah.
you brought up Cyndi Lauper, and
Because
that's
she's the
why
best.
we're here. She's not.
Oh my God.
She's not even brought up ever.
I love
You're
her.
literally the
and
only
her style. I had Valentina loving it. She was singing it. It's beautiful.
You're the only person that brings her up. No one else does.
Never?
No one.
No one.
Never.
Just not here.
Never.
Josh, do you like Cyndi Lauper?
I like one of her songs, but
Thank
not
you,
really.
Josh. Look at you supporting me. I love my White Knight. I love it.
Why did I even call? I'm sorry.
I love it. I love it.
Oh God.
Yeah, because it's the greatest. Yo, see, look, they're defending me. She's not alone, bro. I love her. They're defending me. She's awesome, and her music is real, and she's fun. I used to wear her
Real.
outfits to school, like with the red skirt, purple shirt, and like
Me
a
too.
bandana hanging off the side. I did. Girls just wanna have fun.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, you know what, Rocky? Whatever. It's a cool thing,
It's not. Well, Scott backs you up on it. So there's two Cyndi Lauper.
and I appreciate it.
people.
And I don't know, Scott, when are you gonna have me on your drama club show? Are you too scared to talk to me?
Oh shit.
He does
God.
the shows at like 4 a.m. for
Well,
like 8
you know, when he
hours
does
to
it,
fly.
I should get an invite because
He
I'd
does
be a
them
good
at the
conversation.
weirdest times.
Aliens, bro.
Like
Aliens.
I'll wake up with an alert and it'll be Drama Club and I'll look and it's done at like 3 a.m. and it's like 8 hours long. I'm like, holy shit! But he sleeps for like he'll fall asleep.
Well, he'll leave it on.
Dude, and he'll just leave it on, and it'll be 3 hours of just hearing Scott's every now and then going.
Oh my God, I love it. And they watch, right?
That's fucking
I love it.
hilarious.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
He said you should call for sure.
Well, I'll try. I mean, I guess if you answer, I mean,
If I get an alert at a normal hour,
yeah, it's got to
we'll
be
call
normal
in.
time. If you do something soon
Yeah.
tonight, I'll jump on. So I'm so glad that you stayed for, you did both shows
Me
tonight.
too.
We missed you and your fucking hat, okay?
Speak for yourself.
You didn't miss him?
Wow, so much.
Yeah, I know you did. You were like, Mark's
So
coming.
much.
He's coming. And then Mark was like, oh shit, I forgot. I'm
Wasn't
like, you
that
better
at
tell
all.
Rocky.
I was not like that at all. Just so
He
you know.
he was very excited.
This-
He almost
this is-
canceled.
Okay, ready. That's the news, and here's how it really went down. I walked in and go, "Yeah, Mark's not working, so he's gonna come tomorrow."
That's don't you know what?
Literally how it
Anyway.
went down.
You know what? Anyway,
Like, why would I be like, "Hey, oh my God, Mark's coming"? Never.
you
would
did.
it-
You were excited.
No.
Just don't.
Yes,
don't
I was
front on
excited
it.
to have him back
Don't
on
front
the
on
show. Absolutely.
Josh,
But
I
there
love
was
you. I'm gonna
no,
let you go,
like,
okay,
little
baby?
ceremony that went on.
I'll talk to you online. Have a
Sorry.
good night.
Now
Thank you
we're-
for calling in. You're the
To
best.
point, but
Later, Josh.
I'm super, super excited and glad that you had come because we missed you. And also, of course, Nicole, we miss you too. You're not here because you're a fucking jerk job, but no, we love you.
Jerk job.
Jerk job anonymous. We love you and we'll see you soon.
look what you did, you little jerk.
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking about. I appreciate my amazing husband who's supporting me, and I'll have you take it away because you're the best at it.
Best.
Thanks for checking
Finisher
us out, guys.
in the game.
That's right. If you're listening to us on Russo's Brand and you're listening to the audio version only, we are live every Tuesday night over on Super Ugly Show on YouTube. Go over there now, subscribe, hit that notification bell. You get 2 shows every Tuesday night starting at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Super Ugly Show. And then at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the show you're listening to right now, Unfiltered Marriage. You can call in. You can write in the comments section. It's an interactive show, so go to YouTube, subscribe, Super Ugly Show, and hit that bell. Go to russosbrand.com right now. Sign up. It's only $3.95 a month. You get over 12 new shows every single week.
He's got such a good
It's
voice.
fantastic content.
Totally get me hot.
And if you sign up, you get the first month free. So go to russosbrand.com right now and go subscribe. opiradio.com.
Fucking love
We
Opie.
love the Opster.
We
His
do.
podcasts are great. I love every episode. Listen to the last one, I believe today or yesterday. I don't remember. But
I
it was
believe
very
it's an
funny.
old wooden
Yeah,
ship.
I believe it's an old wooden ship.
Diversity.
But It was the
Good
last one I
night.
listened to was with a story about Christy Stefano taking edibles at a Rangers-Islanders game and having to literally run out of the building and then ended up taking a shower with his shoes and socks on. So if you want to hear that whole story, go to opradio.com right now and subscribe to his podcast or subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Go to statementgames.com, guys.
I'm wearing it.
We really, really want to go over there and support them because they're going to have a lot of low traffic right now due to the lack of sports, but there is still wrestling and UFC, so they will have prop bets for those things. So go to statementgames.com right now, please,
Oh my fucking God.
and go support my buddy over there.
Yeah. So, we love you all.
Is
Check
that
us
it?
out. Twitter, JRabbit55. Facebook, Rocky and Jessica, Super Ugly Show / Unfiltered Marriage group. And then you can go over to Rocky Sus on Instagram. I had a really good time, and I'm glad I had a lot of new people in here, guys. Don't forget to vote Ink Cover Girl Magazine. Jessica La Lumia, get in there. I deserve it. I want it. And if I get on there, I promise all the things I will do with the money I win.
He's going to legalize weed the first
I'm going to
day.
legalize weed.
First day.
Blue, blue, blue group.
All right, guys. We'll
Good
see you
night.
next Tuesday.
Bye.
Peace.